This is a general reading for Capricorn for the week of October 13th to the 19th. So if Capricorn is your sun or moon rising or Venus, this is a general reading for you. So take what resonates and leave the rest. I apologize for the reading being late this week. I think I got the flu, and I don't know if I got it from having the flu shot, which I had last Wednesday, or being at the clinic having the flu shot and being around people. Well, they didn't, not then, but I was at the beauty shop in the morning and getting my pedicure and manicure. And so I was out and about, and then the next day I got tired, and by Friday I was like, and I was with Nina in my lap, and I was not feeling good at all. I definitely had the flu, so please accept my apology for being late. Now, if you're not a subscriber, please consider being a subscriber. And all you have to do is subscribe. If you think you're a subscriber, look below, and if it says subscriber, sometimes YouTube unsubscribes people. I don't know why, but it does, and all you have to do is subscribe again. I will be selecting for a complimentary reading from the subscribers and comments. Those who subscribe in the month of October and the comments made in the month of October. And I will randomly select one person for a 30-minute complimentary reading. So if you want to be considered, please do that. And if you like the video along the way, thumbs up. That helps the logarithms. And I just got a message from someone that because of the logarithms, my video popped up on their feed. So, that's good. It helps build that. And my purpose of this channel was to get, to provide a service for people who are searching, to share my gift. And the more I can outreach to people and let them know I'm available, better. And also you can do that by sharing, telling your friends. The likes, the comments, the subscriptions, that all helps raise the logarithms, and so I would appreciate it. Now, it costs nothing to subscribe, and I will not send you marketing, I will not send you text. I could send you an email or a text telling you that you're one of the winners, and I will respond to comments. So that's the communication that you could get from me. Also, this month I have my subscriber special that my readings, if you want a reading, are $30 for 30 minutes or $50 for an hour. And all you do is send me an email, and those readings are live, and I use WhatsApp, or I can send you a video if you don't want to, it doesn't work with your schedule. Now, for the subscribers, it's $5 off. So it's $25 or $45. So if you're interested, send me an email. I have my team here with me today. Jason, security. He's on the security team. He's right here in the bedroom. Come here, Jason. Come here. Jason, come. Come. Come here. Come here. Come. Come on. Jason. Oh, he doesn't. You're not in trouble. Come here. Come on. Come on. Jason, come. Oh, why do you think you're in trouble? He's hiding. And Nina, of course, is right here on the table. She's so she's in charge of the cards, the props, and the loves. She sends loves to everybody. Milo's in the sitting room, and Hope is out in the courtyard. We've had a lot of rain here in the Algarve for a few days, and so he was in the house a lot until, well, let's see, maybe yesterday it started clearing up. And today it's been clear. So he was a little bit in the house this morning to stay warmed up, and then he decided he was going to go out. So he's outside. And then the two feral kittens, Nina's BFF, are in the garage. And I'm going to start taming them if they're going to come to the U.S. with me. You name the kittens, you name an animal, it becomes yours. So anyway, I've named them, and I'm very allergic to cats, or I was, and I've had cats, but these two little kittens, the mom had them, they live up on the roof, and so I kept hearing a little kitten, and then pretty soon I was out in the courtyard. It was just a little mite of a thing, and so I named it, and then it had a sister in the next courtyard over. And so then they finally got together. They're hanging out in the garage together. Two little calicos. So let's see what we have coming up this week for Capricorn. I always ask Spirit, what is the message that they have? And they said, be very careful when you're signing agreements and contracts. Read the lines. And, oh, okay, Spirit is saying, as you read the lines, that whatever something that you're thinking about doing or signing or agreement or something, that you've been, it's like the two of Pentacles, you've been weighing even if you wanted to do it. One part of you says yes, and the other part says no, and you have this hunch inside of you that says really no, but but your brain says yes. That whole conflicting thing. And so it says, step back a minute, take your time, take a deep breath. Once you do that, then you're going to get a complete picture of really what's going on, and then you'll be able to make a more confident decision based on what information as you step back that time. And you will be right about your hunch that there was some, either that you were right about the hunch, or once you get the information, you're more confident about it. It could go either way. For some of you, once you get the information, you're like, boy, am I glad that I didn't go through with that. The other one, oh, okay, I feel more confident in doing that, and I will be able to go forward. So, have discernment in signing contracts. Check for any line, and you don't have to sign something right today. You don't. Unless it's like, what would be an example? I can't even think of something. Unless you had a house and it was closing day at the house and the whole deal fell through. But I think it's something more like a business agreement or an offer or a car, even. Just step back. Okay, someone for a car, yeah, when you think about buying that car, then when you look at the payment, you're like, whoa, I didn't know it was going to be that much. Step back, whatever it is. Step back, take a breath, and go, well, is there an alternative to this? So stepping back, taking a breath, then you're not going to be caught up into whatever the endorphins of the whole thing about buying, or even business contracts. It's just being very careful and taking your time and waiting and following, getting the facts, and Spirit's going to be able to provide the direction for you. Now, let's see what we have coming up this week from the 13th to the 19th, and the very first thing is about money. 9 of Pentacles. Crossed over by the 10 of Pentacles. Look at that. Oh, prosperity coming to you. But it depends on the other cards. But it's about money. And the Death card. That's at the base of it. Changes in money. So we're going to see what that means. And the Death card, we know it. I've talked about the Death card is not death. It's not a person. It is, nobody's going to die. It's going from one chapter to another, closing of one chapter, and then that's an opportunity for opening for another. Behind you was the Ace of Pentacles, new beginnings of money. Crowning you is the Knight of Rods. Ahead of you is the High Priestess. Now remember I said about following your intuition? There it is. There she is. Then we have the Tower. Yep. I would not be surprised. There's the Tower. That's what you're feeling, because you got the Death card and you have the Tower moment. It could be even that, and you had your Ace of Pentacles. Oh, yeah, and this could be your contract. Also, some discernment. There's new opportunities. Take your time, because then we also have the 6 of Wands moving forward, the 5 of Rods, and the final outcome is the Hierophant. the Hierophant with the Hermit. This is just about what I was saying. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, and the Five of Cups. Five of Cups, Five of Swords. Five of Cups, Five of Swords. And this is like what's going on here. So this is your week to stop. Okay, as you're running, and you know how they do in that in the cartoons, and the little cartoon characters running around, run, and then he screeches and stops, and his little shoes go up like this, and the sparks go. That's what I see, almost like you're running, screech, stop. Yeah, that's what these two cards are saying. Stop, be careful, stop. Then the Six of Wands with the King of Cups. The Tower with the Magician. The High Priestess with the Three of Rods. King of Rods with the Ace of Cups. Home. It could be home. It could also be home. You've got two aces. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Oh, and what is that card with it? Nine of Rods and the Ace of Cups. Wonder if your Ace of Cups is the Knight of Rods. That's interesting. Okay, then we have, a communication between two people. The Death card with the Queen of Pentacles. Change in money. There's definitely a change in money going on in your tower. And then we have the Knight of Swords and the Justice card. Okay. I see the Knight of Swords and Justice card, which can be a couple of different things. The Knight of Swords can represent moving forward into a situation and making a decision. It can also be action. And the Justice card can be a couple of different things, several different things. And you know, this is what your reading's about. The Justice can be waiting for a decision by a third party and moving forward. That could be one of the ways. It could also be you maybe moving forward about a decision. It could be a legal situation also that is now moving in gear, you know. And sometimes I see the train and the old train, and I'm seeing the wheels moving now, the chug, you know, and how it's moving. Not the, what are the trains now? They're not diesel, but you know, the old coal train with the, you know, the wheels that go around and the rods. Well, I see that, you know, so it could be moving forward about a legal situation that you've been waiting for. It could be a decision that you've been waiting for someone, or it could be a decision that you're making. And it has to do with your reading. You know, there's a lot of changes going on. So like, use discernment in making decisions, because the final outcome is take a break and follow your intuition. And the two fives, right together. The two fives, halt, you know, the screeching cartoon character with the little sparks coming from his feet. Stop. The Spirit's saying stop. Okay, so first we have here, it's about money. Your reading's about money. You have the Nine of Pentacles, or the Eight of Pentacles, it's about money, and lots of money. Now, it can be someone's been waiting for a settlement. It can be a job. It can be a contract, bonus. So for some, it could be like with the Justice card, it could be a legal settlement or some sort of legal thing that you've been waiting for, money coming to you. For others, it could be a job and your source of income and prosperity. But whatever it is about money. And then this is moving forward with the Justice card. Now, it could be that a decision is made and you're able to move forward, because sometimes even if you're waiting for some sort of legal decision, you're just on hold. You're waiting and swaying and going, okay, well, if the money came, then I would do this. But then if the money didn't come, what's plan B? You know, have your plan B. So you've been just sort of been in limbo, waiting. But, and so this is the action. because it's the page, the Knight of Swords. For me, the Knight of Swords represents the action. In the other deck, it shows him running to the motorcycle and speeding away. And so this is action related to justice, which is a decision. Could be, that legal settlement that you've been waiting for, a legal decision you've been waiting for, or you deciding about something, or someone deciding for you, for example, about a job, a bonus, some sort of payment. So it's, but it's about money and decision, your decision or someone else's decision. Because at the base of it is the Queen of Pentacles and the Death card. Queen of Pentacles can represent an organization, it could represent a person making a decision. And the Death card means the end of something and the beginning of something else. It could be a change of jobs. It could be some decision, the end of something about money. But it's around money, and it's one chapter ending and the other chapter opening. Ending and beginnings. So because of something ending, then you're going to be able to have the space to manifest what you want. This week is not a resolution week. This week is a transition week. It's not that it's going to be real clear for you, Capricorn, and going, okay, well, I know now that, whatever's going on. So if something's ending, you're not going to see the beginning right away, because it's, like I said, in transition. Because what's behind you, now this looks pretty good, that you have new beginnings about money and a conversation between two people. Now that looks pretty good. It could be a job offer. It could be a conversation about money. And that's behind you. And what's crowning you is, and this could be two different things too. It could also be about relationship, and that could be pretty good. Because crowning you is the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Rods, which could be, two different things. It could be a new opportunity, or it could be love with the Knight of Rods. This could be a person that you know, or it could even be a new opportunity for a project. So you've got two aces here. And right ahead, you have follow your hunches about which directions you're going to go. So this looks so good at the beginning that, you have some new opportunities, you're looking at through the horizon, what you want, and then it says follow your hunches. Take your time, figure out which one resonates with you. Take your time. Follow your hunches, because then what we have coming up is your Tower. Things that you thought were going to be are, changed, and then the Magician is a new opportunity. So it could be that this has been going on with the Death card and the new beginnings, and then you have your Tower moment, which could have been just in the past or coming now. Now, people will know if you've been in a Tower moment, and it could be like you lost your job, or you hear something, or they say, okay, you're on the dock tomorrow, and we're going to make a final decision, or you're going to go to the administrative judge and they're going to make a decision, or you're going to have a job interview, or you do have these options. But you pretty much know, because this is your Tower moment, and now you're looking to manifest. Here's your new opportunity, the clearing of the deck, and then there's your Magician, reaching to the heavens. What do you want? There's the affinity crowning you, which there is no limit in the universe. The universe is unlimited. Just because your neighbor has something doesn't mean that you can't have it. Well, you don't want your neighbor's property, because that's against one of the 10 Commandments, or, you don't steal from someone, take what they have. But what I'm saying is, it's unlimited. Everybody can have their abundance. And so just because one person's prosperous doesn't mean that you can't prosper. Okay. Things that are happening for you now are a reassessment. That's what Spirit is saying. This is a reassessment period for you, Capricorn. And actually, because of how things are so uncertain, you think that, you got your Ace of Pentacles, and you have Ace of Cups, and you've had your prosperity. It's getting a balance in your life, and It's you sitting down and figuring out what are your priorities. Not your neighbor's priority, not your family's priority, your priority. What are your values? Where do you want to, and that's what probably this tower moment is representing. Oh, my fingers ain't even tingling here. That's unusual, thank you. So, what is it that is your priority? Where do you want to put your energy in the next few months? What is it that you want to accomplish? What are your values? And this is part of that. And that's what you're reaching out to manifest. Sometimes it could be that maybe you're thinking this would be a real good time, to downscale a little bit on the work and get to know your family, or get to know yourself, or get to know your neighbors. I don't mean in that in way of, spending all day talking over the back fence. What I'm saying is get a sense of community, get a sense of knowing who you are. It's an assessment of what you want. Do you want your own business? Do you want to work for corporate? And that's the Three of Rods. Do you want your own business? Do you want to continue in the field that you're in, or do you want to go into something else? For someone, you've been feeling burned out in the field that you're in, and you really want to explore other things. And people around you don't understand why you want to do something else when you've been very successful of what you've been doing, and you can get another job right away. However, they don't understand that you almost dread going to work. And so there is something else that really piques your interest, and starting out, you might not make as much money, but overall, it will pay off in time because it's getting known in the industry and establishing, but you're just feeling like you need to shift gears. And so this could be the time, because for some, you're going to step back and look at this. For others, you may look at your Three of Rods and go, okay, I'm going to choose this one of the three. But you do have the Tower moment, which is around you, which was something sudden happened, and there was a result of this. This then resulted in the new. That I think that maybe for some that this just happened in the past, and then there's a time of reassessment, new beginnings of Pentacles, new beginnings of Cups. Could be that someone's going to move to a new house. So it could be that someone's having a conversation about a new job, and then you're looking at your options because of everything that blew up. And it could be related to money, because you do have the death about the money situation. And then you have that things are sort of good. Moving forward, I think that you could be the King of Cups, or the King of Cups could represent home, and you're moving forward. Someone could be moving to a new place, new house. You could be moving, or just moving forward in life. And so there's the movement card. Then it says, take a break. Here's your screech card, the Five of Rods and the Five of Cups. So things might be delayed and may not work out the way you want to. The Five of Rods can be confusion, delay. And remember, I said, Spirit said, take your time when you're signing something. Step back and take a little breath. Then you're going to have a clearer picture, because look at the final outcome here. This is what they're telling you. The Hermit and the Hierophant. The Hierophant can be your spirit team. Conventional thinking, it could be your spirit team, and it's saying, look for the truth in the situation. So don't sign anything, because Spirit's saying there's all this stuff going on. Some confusion, maybe not clear information. It might be a little bit of delay and feeling of loss. And it says, take your time. This is your take your time. Assess what you really want. Follow your, the Hierophant is, the spirit. It can also be like government. It can be, I don't see health here. I don't see anything about health, even though there's some delays here. But it says, you know, the hermit is standing up objectively, not subjectively, not in the middle, but objectively looking down and getting a big picture, seeking the truth of it, and follow through with your spirit team. Now, the Hierophant could also represent government. Now, do I see if there's any loss here? No, I don't think so. It could be you making a decision and moving forward. But Spirit's saying take your time. Because it could be, you know, you've lost your job, you know that you lost your job, there could be some delays. Yeah, I don't see, if someone's waiting for a settlement, I think that's what this is, delays. You know, there's some delays coming on. You know, also, there's delays because, like, for example, what's happened in the U.S. with a whole bunch of states that were affected by the weather. And so it can be communications delayed because of that, of the areas affected. And, you know, that can affect the delays. That's very possible. So it could be something beyond your control because of the infrastructure of communications, banking centers, for example, could be affected, etc. So that could account for it. So this is just a time of assessment. Don't sign anything, just assess. And then you're going to get more clarity. Step back and get a better picture because you've got the 2 5s just before the conclusion. And then the conclusion is, you know, get in touch with your spirit guides, get in touch with your intuition. You have the Hermit and you have the High Priestess, which are both intuition cards. So that's what it's saying there, Capricorn. Okay, now let's pull some cards here. I went on 2 different tangents. One was about benefits and maybe delays or loss. I didn't see the loss. I think this is in the past. That it's in your mind how things ended. For someone, your job ended, but it's new beginnings. But this is your opportunity. It's your opportunity to really think about what do you want and to maybe realign, readjust. Now, I'm going to pull the wisdom of the oracle here. Nina's right here on the table, sound asleep. She looks so cute. You look so cute, Nina. I got 2 dogs that I have to take to the vet in the next couple of weeks. Milo, because I think he's getting really old, and Nina, I think she might, I don't know, she might have epilepsy. I'm not sure. She had a little seizure again yesterday. And I did have a dog with epilepsy. But my vet here, the one I don't have anymore because she's ill, said, oh, he's eating a plant outside. That's mimic. I said, I don't think it's that. And it's not bad. He just gets a little bit, she just gets a little bit stiff. And it's easily treated with medication. It's common in dogs, actually. It's not unheard of, I should say. I've had diabetic dogs, I've had dogs with Cushing's. How many blind dogs have I had? At least 3 blind dogs. I adopted a dog that was blind from the puppy mill. I've had a 3-legged dog. Angels and archangels and spirit guides. What do we have for our Capricorn here? What do they need to know for this week? Okay, well, yeah, I was feeling this when I pulled the card, dude. Happy, happy. It's going to be happy, happy. In other words, just, okay, be in the flow because the final destination is going to be happy, happy. After you go through this time, it's going to be a nice conclusion and you're going to have the peace of mind that you've been wanting for a while. That's what it's saying. That once you get through this, you're going to have a lot more peace of mind than you've had for a long time. You know, sometimes we don't make the move and spirit moves. That's, you know, the tower is like, okay, you're not moving, we're going to take care of it. And we wouldn't have moved because we would get complacent and we don't want these challenges. And so, you know, you could have been feeling confined, restricted. But now, when you get through all of this, then you see the opportunities opening up, and you're going to be happy when it's all done. Now, isn't that interesting? I just was supposed to pull one card there today. Then I'm going to pull usually I was going to pull 3. They said 1. Okay, and the I Ching, and then, okay, what other card do you want, Spirit? Okay, then the Divine Beloved I'm supposed to pull for you. Angels and Archangels, what do we have for the I Ching for our wonderful Capricorns? Right here. Deliverance, number 40. Okay. Okay. A feeling of clarity and fresh opportunity follows a thunderstorm or any time of extreme tension or obstacles. The storm has had the effect of clearing the air and suddenly reducing atmospheric tension. This symbolizes that some kind of deliverance is at hand. Remember, you've been going through the storm, you know, with the tower and everything changing. In the wake of a storm on land, deliverance can appear in the form of new color and life, which bursts forth in fields and flowers. Following a storm at sea, deliverance can take the form of land itself. In the realms of human relation, the rain of forgiveness can wash the human landscape clean after a conflicted period of inanity and error. Great clarity of purpose and renewed vigor can follow the healing of old wounds, but care must be taken to avoid accidentally reopening these wounds by moving too quickly. Similarly, it is important to return to normalcy before moving ahead with new plans or projects after periods of stress. Remember I said, take a break. Following the resolution of difficult situation, your first priority is to return to normal conditions as quickly as possible. Breathe a sigh of relief, but don't relax completely. It would be a mistake to reawaken the sleeping dogs of the immediate past before the new situation has stabilized. Look ahead, attend to residual matters that need taking care of, and do so without hesitation. Make a clean sweep of the past and move deliberately. Forgive, forget, and move on to see your fortunes improve. Oh, wrong side. Here we go. Let me read that again. Forgive, forget, and move on to your fortunes as your fortunes improve. Okay, so take a break. Get in touch with your higher conscience and your spirit guides in which to move to the new. And then the Divine Beloved and 2 Louise Hay. Angels and Archangels and Spirit Guides. What do we have for our Capricorn? Here we go. Oh, okay. Playfulness. I feel adventurous. Change me, Divine Beloved, into one who is widely open to the new, free me from the rigid patterns that no longer serve. Let me feel adventurous and spontaneous, knowing that the more I open to life, the more it opens to me. Remember how I've said that some of you felt like you're really stuck? And maybe be more adventurous. Okay, so that's, what Spirit's saying, be adventurous. It could be even adventurous starting your own business. Now, the 2 Louise Hay and the meditation card. Okay. Angels and Archangels and Spirit Guides. Here we go. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. It's absolutely free. If you like the video, thumbs up. Comments are greatly appreciated. I do respond to, I read every comment. I do read every comment. And I respond. And so please do that. And if you want a reading, just send me an email. Okay. There is plenty for everyone, including me. Remember I said the universe is unlimited. The ocean of life is lavish with its abundance. All my needs and desires are met before I even ask. My good comes from everywhere and everyone and everything. There you go. And the other card is right here. Oops. I release all fear and doubts. You know, as we change, we can have fear and doubts. That's normal. We're human. I accept myself and create peace in my mind and heart. I now choose to free myself from all destructive fears and doubts. I am loved and I am safe. Okay, there. Okay, now our meditation card for the week, Capricorn. Let's get that card right here. Go. That's the card for our Capricorn right here. Limitless, know your worth. Limitless, know your worth. Yeah, that's for you. Thank you so much, Capricorn. And from Portugal, Nina and I send you light and love.